Oh. Good afternoon, Chad. How are we today? While we're in our just chatting scene, I am going to start just going through and getting some of our very quick parked alts, of which I feel like we might have to increase how many we have. Oh, oh, oh. Take, take. Consume. Oh, yeah. And then this will replace any. What is the difference? Like nothing. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Save, and then we'll do this one. Save. There we go. Nice. Oh, we have to get our parked. Oh, all right. You know what? We are gonna go. Boop. We are gonna go into it. Oh, all right. So we are. I think the focus is for today. We are still essence grinding as much as we can. So we do have a convergence coming up that we're gonna want to slip into. Lickety splickety, yo, digital. And there he is. And there I am. But what can I say? I am here. You have called and I have listened. I have also made myself tea. Not really. It's just like a packet of whatever. It's like supposed to be an iced tea with like peach or something. But it was just like a packet thing. Because good lord. Yesterday we were talking so much. My throat was so dry. Ah, yes. The kickbots are already here. Beautiful. I love it when the kickbots show up because I just ban them right away. God, it makes me feel powerful. Oh, grab a couple of this. Put that there. I will cycle over to this one really quick. So, the update dropped today. For Visions of Eternity and kind of like their continued patches and stuff. They changed the icon for Luminary, which I kind of fuck with. I know some people don't. I think it's okay. I'm just gonna consume some of this. I think we have like way too much luck. We will need that. I saw your DM really quick about that. I did not get the opportunity post the stream to sit down and tinker. I ended up I slept a little bit. So I ain't gonna lie, I slept a little. I was really tired after last night. We streamed a good bit longer than I kind of had anticipated, and so I kind of overslept a little bit. Rare treasure. And then I was trying to like edit some stuff, and I was trying to get some things to work before I had to go to work this morning. Good. Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. I'm gonna grab this guy. So we are going to be trying. I do want to get these special ones because they actually updated this store. Now, personal opinion here, right? So legendary one is huge. Ascended weapon also great. The ascended weapon, ascended armor. Fred Henry A2 following the channel. Thank you very much on the kick side. I think the Black Lion chest key. I think the Black Lion chest key is kind of huge. I kind of vibe with that. The metabolic punters, whatever, transmutations, whatever, revive orbs are very nice. Black Lion salvage kits also very nice. Not really necessary. Upgrade extractions, very nice. You'll notice I already bought the bag slot expansion. That's huge. I think that's awesome. I love seeing that for 500 one time per reset. I think honestly that should be permanent stay in my own opinion. Build story expansion and the build template expansions. They're also nice little like additions, kind of huge. You get to play around, whatever. Laurel's nice. The one bags, they got rid of the infinite ones. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Mystic coins, cool. Visions are huge, or the vision crystals, huge. Mystic clovers, awesome. Obsidian shards, whatever. Tomes of Knowledge, also nice. This Lucent Crystal one, fucking bullshit, dude. What are you doing here, A-Net? Like, come on. It's barely anything for how much you need, actually. Legendary Essence, I don't even know why it's here, other than for the Lunar New Year. And then the Wizard's box of crafting materials, I don't really know anything about directly. And I think all in well, this is nice. However, A-Net, I need you to listen here. A-Net, right? Like, let's lock it in. We've got the bag slots, we got the build storage expansions, we got the build template expansions. Cool. Give me the goddamn equipment expansion slot for like 1200 one time every reset. I don't care. Give it to me. That's what we want. That's what the people actually need. My rant is done. Also, this chest we are 100% going to go for. It looks so fire. So fire. I'm here for that. I'm here for that shit. So, what is something hitting me? Oh. It's a cool one. Nice. We do have a lot to do. I wanted to jump on her really quick just to kind of do that. We are now going to cycle back over. We're going to keep doing our chests really quick. I can do that as well. I added myself a hotkey to add markers to my recordings. Don't know how I feel about like trying to add that as a system into it, but I'm doing that as a means for myself because there are definitely times on longer streams where we kind of have I think what I might end up doing is on the YouTube side of everything. I think I might turn off the live streams are kind of like saved to your, like immediately saved to your channel. What I think I'm gonna do instead is potentially, I don't know how I want to do it. I think potentially have it be like minorly edited, right? So it's just like, you know, the space out moments where like, oh, I have to leave or like step away to deal with, you know, whatever. I can kind of like edit those down a little bit. So it's like, it's minor edits, but it's still like a VOD, but it's at least like nice. Like, I feel like it'd be really fast, you know, if I can do that, because that's something I feel like I could do on like a relatively quick basis. I don't know if I want to do that per se, but like it was something that I was thinking about, and I was like, you know, maybe we'll set it up in case we feel like doing this, you know. Oh, I think she's my last one. Digital, I just saw your message, by the way. I will keep that in mind. And then when I get the opportunity, tomorrow we are relatively stocked up with like the streams and everything. So potential like maybe in between time. If not though, definitely on Thursday morning. Because we won't be having our morning stream. I'll be able to sit down and actually kind of like really work on it. So we're gonna see about lining up this convergence. Now I'm curious about trying a quick play. I'm sorry, I should say, let's be real, a new raid encounter. You know, potentially trying to do that. We are gonna grab some banners because why not? It's free because we have till 01. It's like 10 minutes. Oh, can we do that in like 10 minutes? I feel like the answer is yes. I love literally to say, this is an ad, don't stay in the squad. People staying in squad. The fuck? Wait, we joined we joined it by accident. Oh no, is that gonna be just like the haha get fucked meme? Oh my god, is it literally? I don't think I'm in it again. I don't think I went into it. Oh, okay. There we go. The raid quick play is ready. I am so holy fuck. We got all that. Okay. Let's see how this goes, I guess. Squad. Definitely not like easily though. Like fuck. I like we're going into this where it's like immediately you can tell the people that are like remember grab green red blue CC or not I'm I'm really curious how this is going to go. Like this is not an easy what is this? Raid quick play enabled while in the quick play rate. Oh fuck you, stupid little ad. You gain the following bonuses. Okay, we'll see. Fuck it, we ball. Trying to CC, but if it's not like a break, people can flee. It's just all right, cool, yeah, whatever. Fuck it, we ball. Let's do this shit. Let's see if we can actually get this done. This will actually be huge. If we're able to. First time going into the raid quick play. I don't exactly know what's going on. I have no idea. I mean, we have a decent in terms of their mastery ranks are relatively high. So like my thought process is like they seem to already have an understanding for it. So I think we're okay. Maybe some of them, kind of. Can definitely feel the no alacrity though. Come on, McBoy. I forget if this one's the pull or the push. It's the pull. It's the pull. Fuck me. It's the pull. I can never remember which which one does which. That wasn't that bad though. I don't think I have quickness. I might have quickness. Honestly, I had initially wanted to go into this fight with he's gonna be over here. Yeah, it's a big old thing. I wanted to go into this fight actually as the fire heal quick heal firebrand. There we go. Jesus, I fucking cannot speak English sometimes. Entirely just more as a means to also learn the rotation a little bit better. I figured like the quick, because it's you obviously have the buffer, like all your all your healing and stuff like that is going to be like higher up and blah 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 blah. So I figured like, oh okay, I can kind of like do that. What is that icon? Oh, I'm tethered. Grab. There it is. Got it. To me, no longer CC. I'm curious if we're actually going to have to green tank. I feel like the answer is no. Oh my god. Oh, they did not know why there's a... it's fine. See if they know. I don't know if they actually did or not. Oop, there we go. suffering succotash. He's gone. Oh, did it not do the... Checking time really quick, just see our, like, progress. Trying to see if we can actually get this done and then immediately go into the convergence right away. Pull him over here. Thing's the pool. Oh, fuck, we CC'd him. Oh, it's actually okay. Oh, we might be a little late on the fucking thing. I think that'll be okay though. We might be able to like jump into a squad that's doing it. That may not be full right away, potentially. That's another big pool. Oh god. Fuck you. I have to get closer to this. I mean, we could try to fucking CC him. Nah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Fuck it, we ball, baby. Fuck it, beam him. Oh, why is Mech Boy so far away? Mech Boy, get over here. Mech Boy was like 30 light years away. Digital, I'm sorry. You know what? I completely forgot to ask. How was your day, by the way, Digital? I'm curious if they are trying... Yep, they went for the CC. That, I mean, alright, that actually kind of makes sense, though. That one's a push. Oh, we do have one that's dead. I just noticed. They might be able to actually get a res off. I might actually assist with that. Ow. Oh god. Oh. Where's my mech boy? Alright, come to me, mech boy. Definitely not the cleanest run right now. Oh yeah, it's red. It's red, it's red, it's red, it's red. Come to me, mech boy. Grab. Oh yeah, no, it's 1 o'clock. We're already missing the start of it. That's fine. I mean, we'll try to like squeak over right away. I just really wanted to try this shit out. Do I fucking green tank right now? Oh fuck. Well, that was a really bad CC. Hmm. 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 There's no way. Oh my god. Hmm. Mm. 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 Oh, I know someone already left. Oh no. Will they actually pull people in? Interesting. Oh shit, we have a firebrand. Oh my god.
Come to me, minion, and do my bidding.
Interesting. I see a lot of people with sword actually. I haven't seen that recently. Oh, I thought. Interesting. I kind of thought that was supposed to be higher percentages.
This'll be unpleasant.
Oh no. Is the immediate comment of, so what did I say?
Come to me, minion, and do my bidding.
I know these. Dude, I'm trying to do I jumped into the quick play, so they've changed and the CC zone got inverted. Yeah. They've changed the raid systems a little bit, and they added a quick play system. So they felt that their original design of strikes versus into raids didn't play out the way they wanted to. So they decided to change it, and they're like, all right, we're gonna like kind of tweak this up a little bit, right? And oh great, I think it's just bugs. Yeah, so they've done a thing where now rather than it's actually fully going into raids per se, it's now a means of yeah, we literally just have to give up. It bugged out. They changed it so it's the single boss fights as raid encounters. You're not doing the whole raid where it's like a 3-4 like big boss fight. There's like the in betweens, blah 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 blah. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get this, but like we're gonna try. I don't think this is gonna be open, but so WoW breaks the 12 boss raid broken into 4 sections with random. You just roll key. Yeah. So now their new system, they don't because they still haven't marked as like it's a beta system. So it's still a. Can I actually get in on this? It'll allow for people to. The fuck? Fuck it, why not? It allows people to practice doing the just like the specific raid fights to actually learn the fights, because I mean the majority of the time the in between stages people pass relatively easily. It's not hard to learn, but you end up having you have the actual raid boss fights. Well, that's where people end up kind of like struggling a little bit to learn directly. So they wanted people to allow it. Now, unfortunately, at least from what I've been seeing off of Reddit, which isn't the greatest, why are we only at 10 man? Can you post the rate and select applicants to your group? So as of right now, it is only a means of you can basically like just opt yourself into doing the like a matchmaking system currently. It doesn't look at like you opting in for like I'm doing this or that. As they're just trying to get the actual like matchmaking process lined up. How do we have someone fucking dead already? So it kind of in your music fire, you know, like Elijah Radio on Spotify. Hell yeah, I'll have to look it up. But that's something that they're like kind of getting into. It was a little bit easier for the fractal setup, just because it's only 5 individuals, so you can kind of like fill your roles a little bit easier. And for the most part, like fractals are like they're not too terribly hard, but raids like there's multiple mechanics, ways that you can fail. Not just from like, oh, I couldn't DPS hard enough. Is more of a means of like, hey, I'm thinking like wing 1. One of the, I mean, hell, even the first one, which is like it's like this like energy being, but it breaks itself up into 3 beings. Each of them has their own like functionality. Where like one you can only hurt it via condition damage. One can only be hurt by power damage. The other one has to be on a certain panel in the map for you to do damage to it. So it's like stuff like that like if you're going into it blind, you're gonna have no idea. There's no other instance in the game where like it's just like, oh yeah, this is just a thing. So you can now like do those individually instead, which is like relatively nice. So that's what I was just trying to fuck around with right over there. But obviously we kind of saw that was, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised they have Old Lines Court in for quick play, because like Old Lines Court is not the easiest. Is not the easiest. Just like, it was a strike originally. It was not the easiest one to do. It was relatively. I want to say like not done, because people would do it whenever it was like a necessary one, but like for the most part, like people actively struggle with it. There are some like elitist individuals that like you had to be running like a full ranged setup, or they like they would just kick you immediately and shit like that, which is honestly like completely unnecessary, because for the most part, like you can do the thing. It's just like it's really like not too hard to get it done. It's just you gotta be a little bit smarter. It's just people wanted in the in-between waiting phases, people just wanted to be able to like to keep dumping DPS, which is really the only thing. So but ideally we'll be able to do this convergence. I don't directly know how well it will go. We'll just kind of see. I think we're doing okay across the board. I'm really curious about everything else. Do we have enough people? I think we have enough people in these areas. Why did you know? I just wish this subscription wasn't so high. That'd be a game I grind with you, dude. Yeah, and that's like the only killer for me when it comes to WoW. It's just like their subscription system just pisses me the fuck off. Which I know like. I know people would argue the fact of like, well, you can, I think they have it where like you can, if you can grind out gold, you can transfer it into, you know, in-game currency and then buy like a couple days of membership, which is like, oh cool, yeah, like I could do that. But then at that point, it's like it's so much dedication to be able to do that then. Oh, I thought this guy was just chilling here, just like sitting. Quickly, we must drop off our stuff. Base camp is doing okay. I think we're honestly doing... We only have 30 people, and I think it will scale appropriately, but I think we're doing a decent job. So far, anyway. So, we'll see. I do want to try to do some of the... I mean, I'm trying to catch this convergence, mainly for the amalgamated rift essences, because, of course, they did drop today Endless Summer, which is the new open world... oops, I did not mean to do that one. The new open world legendary ring, which is very, very nice. It's a monthly token with how you play. I mean, you could easily get to the 100k. I mean, I probably could. I also just like, I've put so much more time into Guild Wars 2 at this point that it's like, it is a game I actively really want to keep striving for. I had a lot of fun playing WoW, don't get me wrong. I had a huge amount of fun playing WoW during that time that I was actually like, I think, shoot, I don't remember what expansion it was. I think the only other thing that I don't like about WoW is the fact that every time they bring out their next expansion, you like have to get it. Not the biggest fan. I understand, obviously, they have to make money and so on and so forth to keep the servers on and blah, 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 blah. I get that. But you already have a subscription system, so it's like, I don't want it to be both buckets, if that makes sense. You know, like, I don't have to pay for a subscription system here in Guild Wars 2, so I feel comfortable buying the expansion, the one expansion they'll give every year. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, and that's where it's like, that's why I like with Guild Wars is like, there is no, yes, there are expansions. Yes, like the game is free for you to pick up and just start playing, and yeah, it's only obviously like the core aspect of the game is like that, and all the other expansions you have to buy, but it's like, but that's it. There's nothing else. You do not have to pay for anything else beyond just those items there. And for me, I'm like, that is nice. I like that. So and that's kind of what keeps me on Guild Wars 2. I mean, really, I bet if WoW actually made the attempt and said, you know what, think we're fucking with it too much, let's just remove the... I think I can go down this way. I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh, fuck, I did find it. Like, let's remove the... You know, people pay a subscription, but it'll be that all of our expansions are just going to be free. Or vice versa. I think they would see a huge influx of players. I agree with that. I think there would be a big influx of players. I would honestly, I would then consider going. Yeah, in the token, and because I think they do that in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do that in RuneScape too. I think RuneScape might have done it first, where like you could buy a like item in game with currency to then basically pay for membership. Because I remember talking to Snyder about that kind of shit, and he was telling me like, oh, you can just buy the thing and then like you have, you know, membership, whatever. Ow, I get fucked. So yeah, I mean, like the new RuneScape is just so weird for me. I'm very much so like mentally locked in the old school way of doing it, I think. Where do I need to go next? Do I go straight here? I think I go straight here. No. I go this way. Oops, I goofed up. A part of me does miss like sitting in, but like the thing with RuneScape. All right, so here's my issue with RuneScape. RuneScape was so very like mindless, grindy, that similar to like what you're doing, where it was like, oh, I just, you know, I put it on my phone. I have it on my phone, and in meetings, I'm like just doing whatever. is nice. Did that? Fuck, I didn't get it all the way down. I'm just gonna try to keep breaking these down. And what was I saying with that? Playing it that way, but then if it's gonna be a means of like I'm at home sitting and grinding it, I'd rather it be more interactive. Which, yeah, it's like, oh, just go focus on something different. It'll be fine then. Yeah, but like, shut the fuck up. Like, you ever think about doing that? Like, because like Guild Wars 2 is interactable, right? Like, when I'm grinding, I'm interacting a lot with the game. I have to do this, I have to do that. You know, I go do this, and I'm getting these items, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And it's like events I'm doing. Warframe, really interactable. You know, you're going to those set missions. You're like running around. I mean, granted, you can easily get some very AFK like builds going, but you're kind of like just wiping the floor, and but you have to interact with the game. RuneScape's just push button. Alright, the game will do it for me. I push a button here. Alright, the game will do it for me. And so I don't think that in terms of playing that game on a system of I'm gonna really grind this out and everything to like keep a membership system going, I wouldn't be interested. Because it's just so goddamn mind-numbing. Kill the bomber. Kill the bomber. There we go. Nice. I like seeing the pools. We like that. We like that. We like that. We like that. Oops, not that one. Oh well. He's going away. Bye. And then we bring him down. Skadoosh. Get fucked. Oh. Later, gay boy. Have fun at work. We all know you're not doing anything. You're not actually working. Ha ha, tee. Tell Snyder to get in here, though. Tell his ass to get in here. I know he wants to watch this shit. The Titan at last. Angry. I don't know if I'm heading the right way. Who are we fighting? Greer? Oh, okay, that's not that bad. I'm actually impressed that we were able to kind of snag this with what we've got. So I'm happy to be able to grab this out. I also love seeing the fuck you game. I also I love seeing just all the commander tags. I have to drop this off. I'll just dip that in there. Dip my toe in. I'm actually kind of curious how this is going to initially go, because I know oh oops, yeah, we do have to kill that guy. Oh, he's dead. Quickly to the other one. I think we'll be okay though. I think we'll honestly be okay. And we got 25 minutes. I think we'll be good. I think we got this in the bag. Hammer, 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 hammer. Who should be here? Hammer, hammer. Damn, where did all those come from? Hold up. Did somebody go down? Ow, 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 ow. Worth. I'm gonna run back over to him and just drop that off. Whatever I have. I don't think anybody went down. Correct, I don't think anybody went down. So I think we're okay there. Quickly, all the commanders, go. Shimmer, hammer, 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 hammer. Oh my god. The dodge. What do you think I'm fucking doing? think we got that. Huge, massive. Beam. I don't know where my... Oh, never mind. My robots are next to me. Nice. Huge. We love that. We love that. Part 1. Oh. Oh. Where's the sniffs? This way? Yeah. Greer's kind of the guy who would say something like... Oh, Jesus. Everyone's just fucking chit-chatting away. Oh. Grab some of these. Oh no, my food ran out. Fuck. That's okay. We'll be all right. TP. Oh hell yeah, he's right in front of me. Sup, buddy? Love seeing a little ritualist. Go, ritualist buddy, go. I believe in you. Oops. Oh, there we go. Quickly, mecha boy. We must fight him. Oh dear God. People are going down. There we go. Nah, we got in the bag. 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 Except for when you stand in the goop. Don't stand in the goop. The goop is bad. Little known fact, if you stand in the circle, you get hurt by the circle. The circle is not nice when it is red. Or, in this case, purple. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, God. I'm in the circle. I'm in the circle. Get me out, get me out, get me out. I do love that mech boy. It does not give a fuck about the circles. He doesn't have to. He is beyond us. Ow. Fuck you. Hit him with the beam. Ow. What is going on? Ooh, I hit a hotkey by accident. Whoopsie. Go. Queen. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. We love the bus. We love the bus. Yes, I am live, Queen. Hello. How was you were playing... Hang on. I'm remembering. I am remembering. Oh, Overwatch. That's what it was. Oh, the check-ins. Oh. How was Overwatch? I don't think I've seen you play Overwatch in a hot minute. I hope it went well. I hope you were say, as they say, winning son, but daughter. Oh God. Oh, so many circles. Fuck you. Oh, we got it already. Nice. Let's go. Very nice. Very nice. How is that guy alive? He is in the puddle. I'm gonna touch him. Oh. There you go. Oh my God, 33 alive? Alright, cool. We're chilling. We're chilling. And I'm fucking knocked off. Oh, and I've got 30 light years until I... Oh my God. Alright, I can be a dragon for now. I can be... Was good, won a few, but I still have to grind more of the battle. Oh, do they... When did they add battle passes to Overwatch? Have they always had battle passes in Overwatch? Fuck. Did they? And you know it's getting bad when I'm sitting here being like, I don't remember if they had battle passes in Overwatch. I mean, granted, I don't really play Overwatch really at all. So like, please spare me the judgment. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Dude, I remember, dude, oh my god. Take me back to the days when it was just Overwatch 1. God damn it. That's what I remember. Pepper Trom remembers. Beam. Hit him with the beam. Ben, I'm glad to hear your games were going well. How did you enjoy Arc Raiders yesterday? Were you playing off stream at all? Because I mean, like, I'm curious how, like, from my perspective, I got absolutely butt fucked there, by the way. From my perspective, coming from, like, I was a really big Tarkov, you know, I'm a Tarkov girly, right? So for me, like, Tarkov was always a game that, like, even when I'm not streaming it, I'm grinding it. Didn't matter. I'm fucking in that shit. A goop all out. Hell yeah. We love some goopalage. Little goop on the side. You know, you put it with your fries. You put it on your muffin. Oh. But dodge. Fuck yeah. We did get that dodge. Accelerate. That's good. Like, I think I was saying it yesterday because we had a lot of people in here, and then honestly, I will admit, you know, getting raided, I think I get overstimulated whenever a raid happens. Like, I don't know what to talk about, and I start like freaking out a little bit. And I think I just start like talking randomly about shit because I know, like, like, I'm pretty sure Drool's been in here a couple times. I'm sitting here like, hi, my name is, you know, blah blah. I do this. I'm sitting here like, fucking, I talked to Drool like in your stream. Like, he knows who I am. It's just making me laugh because I'm just sitting there be like, I was like mentally reviewing like what I did during stream because I'm always sitting down like reevaluate. Dude, I sit at work when I'm done in my meetings, and I will sit and rewatch my streams to like nitpick shit that I'm doing, just because I'm, you know, I don't know, a masochist against my or whatever the fuck. But that was one thing I noticed from yesterday, that I was like looking it over. I'm just like, when I get raided, I fucking overstim the absolute shit. I need to like take a moment and breathe, and like whatever is going on in game, I need to not let it distract me from just talking to these new people and like bringing them in to the hecticness before I like lock back into what I'm doing. Dude, exactly, man. Yo, they are like football. I'm sitting there, lights off, projector on, sitting there, got the little highlighter. Right here. Nope. See, I slapped his ass there. Shouldn't have done that. Fucking just bringing shit down all the time. Which is like, I mean, is good. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like, you know, quote unquote, what they tell you to do. They being, you know, those that are more successful. I feel like, at least personally, that's what I feel like gets told all the time. I don't know if that's actually true. You know, I could be blowing smoke right out my fucking asshole right now, for all I fucking know. Oh dear God, there's so many circles, too many circles. Get over here. Yeah, so Overwatch was good. You gooping, hell yeah, love to see it. I do. I need to sit down. I actually want to jump and check out your TikTok. I saw you actually getting a couple posts from your bot going, and I was like, yo, I don't think I've like naturally seen any of your items pop up before. I'm like, yo, I gotta sit down. I gotta catch some of the TikToks for the queen. I was curious, do you stream on TikTok as well, or no? Like, I was curious if you've jumped into the multi-streaming like setup system that I mean a lot of people talk, or at least like a lot of the discussions I see whenever it's like, you know, oh, streaming in 2026, what should you do, blah blah blah, is like multi-stream, stream everywhere, do it all the time. It's like, it puts your face out there, blah blah blah. And I know one of them is everyone's like, oh, you use Restream and you stream on TikTok. And I'm sitting here like, it never works. I don't sadly because my internet hates what I've tried. Oh, okay. That's fair. The internet grind is definitely the necessity. I am Big Papa blessed. I will 100% admit that I initially wasn't streaming because I was worried the internet couldn't take it, and then they told me, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be upgrading you to fiber. And then I think the one day like my internet went out or some shit, and because I like we were having like low speeds. I mean, I was paying for like shit that we just were not receiving, right? We were not getting those speeds. And so then I looked into it and I was like, you know what, I gotta see what's going on here, see if I can't get like some fiber bullshit or whatever. And sure enough, like I was looking at it, and I like searched my area or whatever the fuck, and it was like, oh hey, actually we're installing fiber like within the next couple of days. I'm like, sign me the fuck up right now. I don't care what I have to spend, like you sign me the fuck up. And then we got in. Oh, and I love seeing the we love seeing bots coming in here. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here, bot. But yeah, no, I tried streaming on TikTok for a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, right? I fucking hated it. And that's entire, like, it's not the means of like stream quality or anything like that was bad. What I don't like is I think I can just sell that. The thing I didn't like was, obviously I tried doing the, like, I've seen the people talk about doing the restream.io where like you're sending your stuff over to them and everything, because I obviously want to try and get all this connected as best as I can, keeping it all in one. Like for instance, I use Atom for a vertical setup, so like that's how I end up getting my clips. And we've got the multi-stream outputs, so currently we stream out to obviously Twitch, which is where many people see us. We stream to Kick, and we stream to YouTube, which they're now doing like their beta system of you can opt in on doing, it'll auto generate your stream into a shorts version of it, so you can actually have it that way. I just do it every time I go just to see what it's like, because I truly hate the idea of you have to get a, you know, your key from YouTube, and then you have to schedule out and plan on another one, and then that'll generate a different key, and then you use that key for your vertical setup instead. Like, I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, it should not have to be that complicated. So I figure, like, well, if I can have the system do it for me, I'll just have it do it that way instead. I do have to work on that, and I can put all that away. But I was doing it on TikTok for a little bit. You know what I hated though? Because I couldn't immediately get the restream.io set up working. Every time I tried doing it, it would just say like there was an issue or something on like TikTok side or some bullshit, which I didn't understand. I don't know if like they actually canceled doing it. I don't know. You can only get or stream up to TikTok via their app. The app sucks. And it's not, it doesn't suck because of it doesn't suck because like it is heavy. But it's also like really unintuitive, which pisses me the fuck off, dude. Like it just really is not intuitive at all. It does, like, they I don't even know how they would fix it, to be frank. I don't know how they would fix it. And it's really like frustrating to see it not function the way it honestly could, and like function a lot, honestly, let's be fair, a lot better. So, oh, sorry, don't mean to yawn. I'm a sleepy gamer though. Toggle finished. Don't need that. I think we're going to do Rumble, the Hammerheart Rumble, and then probably go right into the Wizard's Tower. And then we might try to catch this convergence here, I think. I think that'll be the play. We missed our ley line, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. Can we get into the mist right now? There's no shot that it's still running right now, right? Yeah, no one's doing anything right now. That's fine. I'm going to queue to try to get into here. Just TP right over. Nice. But yeah, no, their app is honestly just such fucking dog shit, Queen. Like, I'm glad you're in that same like mental state with me. Like, I still have it downloaded. I'm not gonna fucking use it though, because the other thing I despise, if I'm streaming, right, which I am providing the site free content, right? You know, I'm providing a means of, hey, like, A, I'm not making money off of it right now. Like, at all. I don't even know when that'd be a possibility. B, I have to have it as a separate system and all this other bullshit. Why do you time yourself out? You will pause my own stream if no one is talking. There are millions of fucking people on the thing. You think every single person's magically gonna come find me in like 5 microseconds? Like, if I'm live for 30 minutes and no one talks, no fucking shit, they're scrolling through. Why do you time it out and then force it to be a means of I have to do a CAPTCHA system? And on top of that, then, even after that, it'll just stop the stream entirely. That is the dumbest shit I think I've ever heard in my life. Sorry, I get a little heated about it because I think it's a really stupid idea. I can kind of understand some of their reasonings for it. Because, like, they're trying to avoid bots, yada, 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 so on. Holy fuck, that's a lot of... Oh, no, that's 2 luminaries and the conduits. They look really close together. I understand that. But, oh my god, just have it be, like, have the approval system, like, actually function, not just, like, I make a count and, like, in, like, a few hours, I'm already able to, like, and allowed to stream right away. Like, have it actually be, like, your account has to be live for, like, so many days. Like, there has to be, like, you know, there should be some type of posts and blah, 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 and, like, you know, shit like that. It's like, oh my god, just do something like that, and boom, like, you deal with, like, a majority of your botting problem. It is still going to exist anyway. It still exists now. The fuck? What did I do? That I just got a thing done. Okay. Oh, whatever. I got a free Aetho drip, but that's all I care about. I need so much of that. Oh, I have to oh, it reminds me. We can spend this. Yeah. Hell yeah. I guess we have enough to do this as well. Might as well. I don't really give a shit about doing that. I just know I can do that. So yeah, we can ready to train that one. I do not care though. I think the next one is then going to be... Definitely, we're just going to keep pushing through this line. A skimmer adaptation, I don't care. I really don't give a shit about it. We will figure that out some other time. Don't care. Oh. You know what is going to be the fun part, though, Queen? This will be the great part. Is I need to... I need to figure out a way to do art streams here soon. We gotta start making some stuff. And the reason I say I have to figure that out is because currently how this whole, like... Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. Currently, how our system works is, and how, you know, my elaborate streaming system works. I have a dual PC stream setup. So all my stuff feeds out of one port of my graphics card, goes down into my GPU. I do not have my main one feed into that one, and then it outputs and goes up to the primary one. I probably could. I don't care. This guy, my main monitor, will I mirror it to that output. So I'm actually mirroring it from, like, my primary screen is mirrored onto that one. It's still up at its 2K resolution, whatever, so on. I have my display tablet then that I'm gonna draw with, right? And we're gonna start making more emotes. We're gonna do whatever. You know, we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. I want to find a way that we can seamlessly kind of set it up, because I think what it's just going to end up being is I'm just going to change the mirroring system on this side to go and do that. I think it's honestly just going to be the best way to do it. But that's kind of like where I'm at currently with all that. I don't think it will be hard, mind you. It's really just a means of jumping windows, change the things around. I do worry that the which one did I get? I am negative. I'm going this way. Oh, I get the fuck Jimmy. Hell yeah. Don't take that out of context. What was I gonna say? I do need to come up with a different layout though for before I think whenever we stream art, and in particular we're doing like Clip Studio Paint and everything like that. Mainly the reason I say that is because I think the resolution is going to go back down to 1920 by 1080 because that's what the tablet's at. So if that happens, but my actual like canvas for OBS and everything like that is why am I getting the fuck? Is set for 2K resolution because that's what we stream out at. I almost, you know what we might end up doing though is we might end up just like allowing it to be like that and just fitting it into the screen, because I think what I might honestly do. I gotta think about this for a second. Hang on. I think what we might do is we will have the main screen like look, view that in all its 1920 by 1080 beauty, and then what we'll do is we'll duplicate it, and holy fuck, everybody's dead. And then we will oh fucking I need to find that stream mouse and change that. We will then have, like, I saw there's a thing in, I think it's an OBS plugin that it will follow your mouse. It does like a zoom in and it follows your mouse around. I think the play is I'll try to see if it works, but we will try to have that as like a zoomed in, as like in almost like in a side to the primary, like, or it will be like kind of behind, because obviously a portion of watching streamers do art and everything is like you want to kind of see their you gotta see their motion. So I think, all right, I'm going plus now. I kind of figured as much. I think that might be the play. Sorry, where then we will we're gonna focus kind of on like, all right, we're gonna have it. Holy fuck, everybody died again. Like, you'll still see the whole thing, and then you'll just have this zoomed in kind of in the background as a, hey, this is, oh fuck, get over to me. Because then they'll also be able to see like the hand motions and everything that I'm doing to make the strokes and shit like that. So I think that might be the play. I don't know how hard it'll be to set up. I don't know directly for any of that, so we'll kind of have to wait and see on that. I think I would really like to kind of have our first art stream on I think honestly probably towards Saturday. I think that'll be the play. Maybe do we want to do Saturday night? I think we do. I think we do. I think it would honestly be good. We have a little late night Saturday with streaming, because our Saturdays and Sundays can relatively run a little bit longer. And we'll kind of do a little bit of art stuff and whatnot. We'll kind of get that whole scene together. I might try doing that. I'll have to set that up off stream, of course. I do kind of want to make like maybe like a small YouTube video describing my current setup, because I think my whole setup, I feel, is kind of fucking weird. And I see a lot of people talk about doing multi-stream setups, but I feel like they kind of end up getting a little bit confused about how they run. Time to kill the dome. Hooray. So I think that might be something I try to sit down. Maybe we sit, we record, we do something like that where we end up discussing kind of how I do. Oh, excuse me. How we do our multi-stream setup and everything like that, because I know I was describing it to my one buddy who Stoller, he was really, because he's been kind of getting back into streaming a little bit, does Valorant, really fucking cracked on Valorant, mind you, and he's able to average a good couple a good decent few individuals on a basically daily basis whenever he's streaming. I was explaining to him kind of like our current setup and stuff, because I think I went in and just like, I think I raided him one time, and I popped in there a couple times to say hi and just like and sit and watch, and again he's pretty fucking cracked. But I've described to him outside of streaming about like my setup and everything, and like kind of how it works, and he was really interested in it, and I think was like kind of curious about doing it himself. So I almost want to see about doing a little video about that, just not only just for myself as like documentation of like, this is like, you know, this is how I do my thing, but also for him was like, hey, like if you're actually curious, here's a full breakdown of how I do my shit for you. Oh, you think I would have learned by now to just dodge out of the way of that, but nope. Not for Jimmy. Fuck you, Jimmy. Quickly, it's in the middle. Go, go, go. Alright, fuck you, Jimmy. Oh, dear God, he went right in for it. Yes, group up together. Yes, that's what I wanted. Secretly what I wanted. But in particular, ooh, fuck you, Jimmy. Oh my God, everyone's dead. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody died. All right. Dude, why am I getting the fucking little XP bullshits? What the fuck? What is going on with that? Did they accidentally like reset something else? Did them fixing or like doing the matchmaking fuck up a different system that now I'm getting XP for shit I've already done? I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but Dude, everybody is fucking dead. There's so many people dead right now. Oh, get me out of that. Get me out of the bubble. There we go. See, that's why you don't stay in the damn bubble. Jamie will fuck you then. It's the only thing he knows how to do. Kill him. Kill him. Nice. Nice. Huge. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
That is all.
All right, we need a lot of these. So, I think it's like 500. Hang on, let's check. Endless Summer Guild Wars 2. Because I have, this isn't bad. The Gifts of Ascalon is dungeon related. Not awful. Not too terrible. The Sun Beads, easy. The Orbs, not worried about. That's what I'm worried about. So I need 500 Chromatic Sap. 500 Raw Enchanting Stone. Damn, Fred Henry with the bot system sending me sending me their Discord and their WhatsApp. Nope. The antiquated ducats are also going to be a bitch. It's just the currency things is going to be the only thing I think holding me back. Everything else is honestly not bad. 250 gold, 250 gold, so it's like a 500 gold, 600 gold. On top of everything else, it's going to be expensive, but like such as legendaries, it's also the last ring I'm going to fucking need. So like, not too worried about it. I think the next one we're going to do, unlocking the Wizard's Tower. That's another step towards our armor. And then we'll do Convergence. That will consume the Secrets of the Weld, is what it is. And then we'll turn around and we will try to do a few of our lunar items, I think. Oh, right. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah. Charge of lotion is going to be the issue for me. Oh yeah, Darkwind. Yeah, dude. I mean, I gotta honestly here. We're gonna take the time. We're gonna take a moment. Hang on. We're gonna take a moment. We're gonna go to. We're just gonna go to the Wizard's Tower really quick. Oh, were you a Darkwind? Hey, welcome in. Hey, hell yeah, my man. Yeah, I'm just like ping ponging around to a bunch of. We started off today trying to do the the raid encounter quick play, and of course the first one I get is Old Lions Court, and immediately everyone's like, "Oh, cool!" And then we run through it. Oh, I can leave this. We end up running through it, and our first one really wasn't that bad, and then someone like someone CC'd blue and cycled it while everyone was behind him, like literally right before the attack was going off, and it just wiped everybody. And then we reset, and of course immediately immediately then fucking we're like, all right guys, just don't CC. Like we have our one guy's kind of like taking the lead for it. Don't CC, like we'll work through it. Like just don't CC. I'll tell you when to CC, and then you go, and I'll tell you which ones to do it. It's like, all right, cool, sounds good. First fight, we get into it. They start doing the thing. Literally again, right second right before the thing's going to go off, they CC flip them, and then everyone dies. And it's like, the next comment was just from the guy going, "So, what did I say?" I'm actually curious where I'm at with the load sounds. I mean, I'm gonna need a lot of them because I think it's like what, it's like 250, and I know these are probably really expensive now. It's like 31 silver. It's not awful. Oh, it's only 200. Not honestly, not another 200 gold. Not awful. Not awful. You can kind of. I think there's a way to kind of farm these a little bit. You remember, however, at the same time, what's the listen, I'm poor, okay? Fair. You can level these up if you didn't know. Like, if you have a lot of these guys, which I think a lot of people do have a majority of, like, the cores here, you can take these and then level them up to their next tier up. There is a level up system. I think it is in the Mystic Forge, but you can actually do that. So you might actually be sleeping on. You might be sleeping on actually having some. Just to be fair, I think another good way to actually. Oh shit, we have to get ready for the unlock, because I think we're literally like one away for this one, for the charged. My bigger issue is going to be we have to try to get the Sota ones. That's the bigger issue here. Or the Interneos, I should say. I'm sorry. Interneos. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm trying to drink water at the same time. Yesterday, we were streaming. We had a great stream yesterday. And, oh, my God. My throat was so parched. I could feel it, like, partway through. I was just, like, coughing a little bit. I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't breathe anymore. My addiction to World v. World is preventing me from acquiring many another World v. World addict, dude. I had oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Targan was in here earlier. Targan Exian, and he was also talking about how he's a World v. World a World v. World connoisseur, we'll say. Honestly, more power. Like, look. You guys like World v. World. Good for you. I don't. I can't say. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I can't say that. I actually do find World v. World very fun. But it's a good kind of like. I have a YouTube video on in the background, and I'm kind of just like vibing out, kind of thing for me anyway. I know like you can go real hard if you want to. I'm gonna fill you in. Oh fuck. Well, fuck me. I don't go very hard. Whee! Oh, I wanted. There it is.
You always manage to talk me into these things.
You always manage to talk me into these things. Yeah. Now I will ask, if you're playing World v. World. Yeah, which is funny because like my one buddy who was working on getting Conflux? Is that what it's called? Conflux? Yeah, Conflux. He was working on getting Conflux, and he actually ended up preferring doing like roaming. I don't think he got Conflux. I think he was going for it for a while, and then I think, oh, you know what it was? I think he was trying to do Conflux, Vision, and he was trying to do another one. Down. What was the other one he was trying to do? He was doing Aurora, Vision. He was working on Prismatic as well. He already had Infinitum, and then he was trying to do Conflux, and I think it was just like, I think it honestly just broke him down, like bit by bit, and it eventually just like, it just broke him. Oh, why? I wanted to TP there. So are you going for the World v. World armor? I saw that they were. I think they're discussing how they want to do a World v. World trinket, which I think is huge. Rubbing is fun on and off for me, but if you want 1v1 or 5v5, there's PvP. Roam gets pretty boring. Yeah, I believe that. I know I tried doing a little bit of like the AFK like like grind system for like, you know, you go steal a fucking was it like the little camps or whatever. You go like steal one of those and then you have like a couple of minutes and I would just go do something else. And then I come back, steal another one, or I can go do something else. Or I go steal another one, go do something else. Yeah, exactly. Just like I got to a point where I was like, I'm just going to try to keep up participation, and I will be happy with that. So, and I think I ended up doing that a couple of times, but then it always just ended up being that like, I think it ended up just being that I changed it to like, what did I change it to? I changed it to doing something else. I think it was like I turned around and I think I ended up just looking for oh, you know what? No, I got really lucky. There was the guild I'm in does a decent amount of Zergs, but then like the groups that we had, they actually consistently were having I found a set of people that they were always doing a late night like Zerg runs. So I would just get in and do a bit of that on a pretty consistent basis. Now, granted, my conflicts grind was also boosted from the fact that I was off of work for a bit of time. So I had a lot of free time to just kind of work on it and just like be in the World v World zones. I don't think if I didn't have had that time off, I don't think I would have honestly have like pressed for it as hard as I did and have gotten it. Because oh my god, it was just so I like World v World. I do enjoy World v World a good bit, but like grinding it that hard is just so painful. Oops. Damn right I am. Hooray! I'm gonna grab some of this. We want to get this. We are currently trying to get to building the heavy obsidian armor. Which I think we had a couple people in here yesterday that we were like discussing about it. Which I don't really mind the Rift Essence grind. It is a bit painful, I will admit, just because there is so much of it. Group preserving with a comp. Oh man, the fights they do get fun. They get really fun. I actually really honestly, even if I was losing a bit, like or like we weren't like directly winning, I still had fun running around with a big Zerg. So I didn't really mind it too much, even if we were on like, you know, we weren't really directly. Where did they go? We weren't winning all the time or anything like that. I still had fun. You know, it was still enjoyable, I thought. It's always better if, you know, you can win, but you don't really directly have to. Which is really nice. Can I get more of these, please? There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. We throw them around. We throw it around. Yo, I'm not making any progress on this thing. Holy Jesus. Come on. Get sniped.
I can't believe all of this magic was just hiding in plain sight here.
I can believe it. Oh dear God. But I will ask this of you, Darkwing. Have you been playing Visions of Eternity? And how, if you are, have you been... Oh, dear God, it bugged. Have you been enjoying it? Because I know for myself, I've been having a world of fun when it comes to... Alright, I'm just killing these things. Fuck you guys. Don't care anymore. Fuck y'all. Yep, we're killing them. light armor. They do need to fix the World v. War, though. It's very much turned into 50-man Zerg or nothing. Friends I have been talking about it, and I think that they need to bring tournaments back. I could see tournaments. I could definitely see tournaments. I would also like to see, I think personally, because I know, I was thinking about it on my drive into work today, because unfortunately I have to drive annoyingly far for my full-time job. That because of all the kind of like events and items that they can kind of have, because now they can do, I think they're talking about doing a return to Janthier already, and my guess would also be like a return to Soto as well on top of that. Because of that, dude, they could really line themselves up to just kind of have constant return to events, of which I think they personally should, because like, you know, return to season 3, season 4, return to Icebrook Saga, and stuff like that. The rewards don't have to be like crazy good, but it is a good burst of just stuff. And I think then if they can add in the World v. War rushes as just like return to items in a manner of speaking, like you have them cycled in, that could help revitalize it a little bit. Because I know, like, I only really play like PvP when the PvP rushes in. I only really will try to play World v. World when the World v. rushes in, just because you get that earn of a boost or something. I do like talking about your tournament system, because I agree that having tournaments for World v. War would be cool, because like they basically have, I mean, they removed like the whole world or like the server instance kind of items, but they just changed that over to its guilds. So it's like it really isn't that much of a difference, if we're really looking at it here. I could see them doing tournaments, especially if they do this, you know, they have the fashion, we're not fighting that. They do like they have the fashion one going on, or they're going to be doing the fashion one, and people can just get a legendary they're choosing. I think if they do that for other tournaments, I think you'll see a lot more participation. You can just get a free a free leggy of your choice. I think people will go for that. I think they could get a decent amount of turnout. How did I get bronze? Whatever. But I could see them trying to do a comeback for that. Or let's be real, people will have the idea to do that, and they'll push that over to ANET, and then ANET will go, "We like that idea. We're not going to do that." God, look at all that bloodstone dust. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man, I love bloodstone dust. Oh.
Watch out now, everybody. There's really no telling what might come flying off.
I was working. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable, these guys. Warriors alive, it's just the way the play has turned to blobs. War tournaments in 2015, I think it was that you end up having people trying to hold and cap objectives, splitting up the Zerg in small groups to cover more areas. Right now, it's just hunt for the other Zergs for bags and hold your key. Yeah, I agree. It is very much so big blob. Go fight big blob, which is funny to see. Fucking wild to see, really, when you're on the other side of it. For like the first time, you just see like these fucking massive mobs of people come and just straight up destroy everything in front of them. That would be kind of cool though if they have a breakdown. I wonder if they might do a no, that would break it up too much. Never mind. I was gonna say my first thought for some reason was like, oh, like what if they do like their thing with like the PvP push? But I'm like, well, no, we don't want to break up the World v World player base more. Like we want to be able to tweak it. I think that would be a cool idea though. I don't know. I'm curious on your take on this one, because I know they have the infinite use tools and everything like that, which I think is definitely kind of cool. As far as I started to get the ability for skimmer and stuff. However, my friend and I are going to do the full story starting tomorrow. Actually, a little bit I've played. I feel the content is honestly lacking compared to. Really interesting. Because I actually find we bum rushed last night, which is why I'm like relatively tired today, because I like didn't sleep that much. We bum rushed the last of the story. I think it was at like chapter 8, and we were able to kind of get through it. I actually relatively enjoyed it. I especially liked, at least, which I think a lot of people have probably have brought up, is like the cutscenes themselves that they have. But I kind of thought they did or are doing a better job. Don't get me wrong. I think one area that people don't like are the collections, which I think can be fair. The only thing I can really say when it comes to those collections, however, is the means that it's they always try to be like overly obscure just to be like, you know, cool mysterious guy, and it's like that's not that. It's funny to be mysterious and be like, oh well, you should like be able to memorize the world, but it's like, but no one's going to, because you as the creators are going to know every nook and cranny far more than anybody else in the game. Oh, past chapter 4. Yeah, gotcha. I think I don't really know. I mean, I think I relatively enjoyed it. I definitely liked it a lot more than Soto. I was not a big fan of the Soto storyline. I honestly didn't give a shit about it for the majority of it. And I kind of just honestly like turned off my brain for the majority of it, because I was just honestly a little bit lost with Soto. I like Janthir's turnaround, or like the story that that Janthir kind of provided. I did kind of get a little lost in the sauce when it came to like the expand or like the further parts with like Bob and Nisos per se. So there's that, but so far in Visions, I think I have the most direct understanding of the story in comparison to the other ones. Yeah, and that, I think that's the big issue that people have with like a collection system, is the fact that you, most of the time, people will just go to, especially when they're being that obscure, they will just go to the guide to be like, all right, just tell me where the fuck I need to go. I tried my best not to do that while we were playing last night, but it got to the point with like there's a collection in like, I don't know if it's in chapter 8 or it's like one of the ending chapters, that like the one is just it's just, oh, this was added to the group of shinies, and that might be like, oh okay, like cool, like, oh okay, group of shinies, but my first thought when they said that is, oh, okay, they added this one into a random drop pool. It's not in a random drop pool. Guess where it's at? It's actually in this area that the Rat King's in, and it's a tiny little trinket back behind it where like the majority of the fight with the Rat King is on the other side of it, but you're just supposed to somehow know that, oh yeah, when it says added into the group of shinies, that, oh, that means it's with the Rat King. So like that that one I needed a guide for, because I was just like, because I know that there's literally, I myself know there's the achievement for like shiny collector and stuff like that. Like I know that's a thing. So like for me, I'm like, oh, it's like, oh, it's added as like, like the trophies or whatever. Like, okay, cool. Like sounds good. But nope, not at all. No, I was nowhere near. There isn't enough of a reward in Visions yet for me to want to do it. Like Soto, he's Janther. I can. Oh shit! Wait, we have to go fight the things. I see what you mean. Because I mean, yeah, like the only thing. What is it? What is it that you kind of get? Is you just get the Oh my god, why am I blanking on its name? The skimmer. There it is. There it is. Took me a second, but we got there. You just get the skimmer for free. And honestly, like, I mean, I will use the skimmer. Rarely. I mean, you can use it in Path of Fire, which is nice, which is where you're originally supposed to get it. So it's like a nice spot to be able to utilize it. You can use it a bit in like End of Dragons, and that's kind of about it. And really all they did was they just took the mechanic of like the sniff, and like I think one of the abilities was something that like you used to be able to do in like a mission instance, and now it's like, oh, now it's just a thing to go find, to go find chesties or whatever every once in a while in Visions, but it's only in Visions. So I get what you mean, that it's honestly not directly that necessary. Can I select the damn thing? Thank you. I get what you mean, that it's definitely not directly necessary. Although I think quality of life outside of it, yeah. I mean, obviously now with the endless seasons, that's going to be obviously very, very nice, and that will definitely be a draw for people. So, but and I think I personally want to try to get the new staff thing that they've got going, the staff spear that you do, like, 2 crafts in 1, which I think is cool. But I could definitely see what you're saying with that. Although I think, hang on, let's go here. I believe there is the quest license, and this gets you 2 ascended weapons, a sword and a staff, which I think is really nice. And that's going to directly obviously be like Soda related, but again, it is a means of, it's not a like it's not a in expansion. So like to your point, it's not an expansion item. It's just a means of like, this is just a thing that you would get if you actually have, Visions of Eternity. Yeah, you mean like being able to go in and out of the water, I'm assuming. It is nice, but I mean, you can still get it in, like, you can still get that in Path of Fire. With the skimmer depths. So like you could, can we get that done, please? Jesus. Yeah, and they are. I mean, like, for myself personally, it's just like, oh cool, like I'm gonna get this, and oh cool, it's free globs of Ecto, or the globs of dark energy or dark matter or whatever it is. That's all I see ascended weapons. I'm like, oh cool, I get my I'll be able to get some free dark energy. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. It is a lot easier to get. I specifically wanted to make sure I got the one in Path of Fire because I'm an elitist. What do I have to do now? Haha, I killed it. Quickly, kill them. Ow, don't kill me. I am dead. I will admit, I should let you know, Darkwind, if you actually hear a small audio. All right, we're back up. We're good. Holy fuck, can I get healed, please, for like longer than 2 micron seconds? If you hear a small, like, a small audio, like a little pew, that is me. You do not fret. It is not the soul of Kingdom Hearts coming back to pull you back into its cold depths. No, it is actually that is me. I have a noble soul is healing you. Yeah, for 5 seconds, you idiots. I have an audio cue for myself for when I save a playback for my vertical setup. We lost a couple weeks ago. I realized I went to go try to edit clips, and I realized nothing had been getting saved for like 2-3 weeks, and I was like, well, fuck, there goes like a shit ton of content that I'd been like planning to last me for like a whole fucking month. So it ended up being that I was like, well, I need to make a fail safe. So now my button, I figured out what the issue was, and now it saves clips again, which is nice. It also will save a clip on Twitch, also nice. And then it will it'll make an audio cue for myself, so I know that the event triggered. Doing Champions Regalia about 2 weeks ago, so we're kind of burned out. Oh, damn. Yeah, I believe it. We'll be here for a while. I haven't noticed it. Oh yeah, no, I noticed it happened. Like, I noticed what was going on. I literally just stopped what I was doing. The fuck? Okay. The moment I noticed it happened, I was talking to my buddies and like they were like doing Apex shit or whatever. I just like, I'm pretty sure I like punched my desk and I was like, guys, I think I'm just gonna go to bed actually. Like I'm just gonna go to bed. Are we good? Are we good to go back? All right, cool. Invader 1 is fucking pumping out numbers right now.
We got one!
Yo, brother, or sister, or sister. Thank you very much, my man. You did not need to do that, but I greatly appreciate that. That's huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Dude, that was massive, my man. Thank you. Hugely appreciate. I must now live up to the standards of Darkwind. I promise I will do it with great honor. I'm just hoping I can actually kill this thing, and, you know, for the love of God, I hope that Group 1 over here doesn't completely fuck us, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, so I ended up losing like a bunch of content, and that shit fucking sucks. So now I made the system, and we're already, you know, building back up the library and everything. So, God damn it! Quickly burn the devices. Okay, there we go. Grab that, do that, boom, finish that. What was I saying? So we got plenty of content. Oh god, no. Do I not have the ability? There it is. Thank you, Invader, and they did it. All right, let's go, baby. Now we get to do it all over again. Yeah, we're already starting to get content together. The only thing that we have to really start focusing on now when it comes to the channel itself is going to end up being oops, shit, I hit the wrong hotkey. Oh, thank God he did not trigger with it. We need to focus on where, oh, well, that was kind of stupid. You have to bring it down at the same time. Oh my God. Quickly to one. Don't go to 3. Oh wait, which one am I going to? Am I going to 1? I think I'm going to 1. I'm going to 1. All right, cool. We go here for now until 2 comes back up. 3 is holding for now, which is good. We beat the absolute shit out of this one. All right, 2's back up. We rotate. We go back to 2. Wee. Yeah. So now the thing's gonna be start doing YouTube stuff at the same time. We have a lot of shorts and stuff that we've been posting on our TikTok, on our YouTube shorts, and everything like that. To start building that up and start. I'm trying to get. I want to do or find a way to easily add the lower thirds. There we go. We got it. All right, nice. Hooray! We did it. We have a lower third system, or it's technically a lower third. Can I see Lear, please? There we go. You might notice it's like up that way. Every once in a while, it like pops up on our horizontal, on our vertical for our vertical side. It is down below in the bottom left on our vertical side, but I want to get a lower third that is actually like has an alpha channel that I can utilize, because this one doesn't, and it's actually a HTML file that just plays like a visual graphic, and I can't pull that into DaVinci Resolve. I might look at just finding like a script that someone made or something like that to be able to import those in. I saw a couple people talking about doing that, but I didn't delve too deep early this morning to see if that was actually the case. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. But trying to do that should honestly. How many do I have now? I'm at 20. Okay. Nice. We'll go through here now. Gonna put all these away. Assume all these. I think that's it. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. So yeah, so that's gonna be the thing. And then I think for our YouTube stuff, we're gonna be focusing on. So in case you, Mr. Darkwind, I know this is your first time kind of in here, but we are, or I am, I should say, a GM or a dungeon master for a D&D group, and so we're trying to make some immediate content for like YouTube videos focusing around D&D, kind of like as a DM's log, because it's like my first time being a dungeon master and I've been having a lot of fun with it, and so I'm kind of like, I want to have like almost like a video series to kind of like discussing the thought process and how I've been making things and like what I've been learning and grabbing, and like what items I'm like, I really like this, I don't really like this, as someone that's brand new. And why did this one not disappear? Oh, is it further? Oh, it's further down. Oops. So, and then of course I want to be able to play some other games as well. I love Guild Wars, but I also want to be able to try to play other games as well. Like we picked up a bunch of Kingdom Hearts that I want to go through and play through. I don't know half of what you're talking about until you got to D&D. Forever DM here. What we haven't been playing. Most people that, yeah, on the scheduling system is rough, but yes. Yes, a fellow dungeon master. This is my first time being a dungeon master. Oh fuck, the convergence is going. Damn it. We gotta fucking get in there. This is my first time being a dungeon master. I really enjoy it. And the sad part is like my time as a player wasn't. I enjoyed it a lot. I was obviously very stupid, so like I didn't really understand a lot of the mechanics or the systems or anything like that. And so I kind of like struggled there. But I never actually did. I'm just gonna join this. Can I just? No, I can't. Okay, we're just gonna TP in there, I think. Rainbow Sky. Is that this person? Hang on, we're just gonna run in here.
Your crawl impression
The fuck?
is really coming along.
Oh no! Oh no! Did they fuck up the convergences? Is he in it? Outer Neo's public. How the fuck do I get in? Can we? Dude, I'm so fucking confused with the system. But yeah, no. Sorry, going back to what I was talking about. Yeah, as a player, I actually never was able to stay long enough to do a full campaign. My first time, what the fuck? They went into it. Enter. Okay. Oh, dude, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I'm trying to think of like my first player that I actually made. The first ever time I played was online. Had a friend of mine from, because we met from like, I met a bunch of like great friends from like other streamers and stuff like that. We were in a massive Discord together, so we were all chit chatting, and then we found out the one was a dungeon master. He wanted to like run a campaign, so we started there. I think we ran one session and then never played again, which sucked. I was like a tabaxi monk. And then I was in college, and a friend of mine invited me to, a friend of hers, or she was in a campaign already. They invited me to come play because we were all like relatively good friends. So then I started playing there, and that one we played for a while, and then I found we ended up finding out that, or the other player that I didn't specifically know, was also, they were also a GM. They actually had basically two games going, and they would kind of like tag off. So one of the dungeon masters would be running their campaign. They would run it for a couple months until they kind of got like a little bit burnout or whatever have you. And then they would pass it over to the other, and then the other one would pick up from their campaign and keep going for a couple months. And they just go back and forth, back and forth. So I was playing in two different campaigns. But unfortunately for both of them, I think it was mainly just during that time of playing. I ended up not really being able to keep going, because my work schedule started getting a lot more hectic, and the only times that they were able to play, which is what got me, the only time they were able to play was like, it was on like a Thursday at like, it was like Thursday at 3 p.m. I could never make it. I mean, my work schedule had started picking up. It started getting like so hectic, and then it was just like, I think I was telling like, guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I really need us to consider like trying to push this to like weekends or something. Like we can't, and, like, oh, we can't. We already have it like with our bosses on a system to be also off on like these days. I'm like, yes, but can you like try to ask them to allow you to change that to a different day? Oh, but they've already said, I'm just like, okay. And then I just wasn't able to keep going. I tried like doing like a couple pickup games, not me running it, but like other people that were running it, and I tried to join in like here and there, but then nothing was going on, and it got to the point I was just like, dude, I just want to play Dungeons and Dragons. So I started coming up with a campaign, and I was like, we're playing. I will be a dungeon master. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna ball out, and then that's what we're doing. And now we have been playing this campaign of mine for. We hit 2 years in November. So. Now, granted, we don't play every weekend. I know, like, I see a lot of people like, oh, like, it's a dedicated, like, every Sunday night they get together, they play D&D. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, I'm like trying to read over a couple other messages, dude. This is their system for the uh for the raid system is not it. It is not it. There's so many problems going on with this. I mean, like, we're just trying to run a 50-man convergence, and like you have to go as a 10-man to get into it, and then have someone in the instance stay, change that one to a 50-man, and then someone else leave that also has commander tag. Leave, pull more people as a 10-man into this instance, and just go, oh my god, it's not good. But yeah, so our D&D campaign has been going for about 10 or since basically November, like 2 years ago or so, and it's been relatively well. We play it every other week. We have to be relatively open for everyone's schedules and stuff like that. Like I'm on like the, I guess what would be second shift, kind of third shift, more second shift, like a twilight time hours, and then two other people are more daytime, and I got two people, like I have two other people that are nighttime. And they're like a hard third shift system. So we only really play on Sunday mornings, and um all right, cool. I think we're gonna go. But yeah, so we play every 2 week or every other week or so, and now one of my players is actually, she, for her first time, is gonna try to run a campaign. And I'm like being invited into that as a player, which is great. So now I get to go and kind of be a DM on for my side, and then get to actually go be a player on her side. And I'm really actually excited for that one. Oh, excuse me. But I actually did to finish my character's backstory for her, because I think she's trying to have like a session 0 in like two or 3 weeks. So we'll have to kind of see on that.
The nearest waypoint is a little out of range, so reviving will be a challenge. Luckily,
Look for an instance. Please leave so I can taxi.
the best source of that here is going to be the essence that Eparch's
Okay. I see what you're saying. Here, I can honestly try to oh, hi, buddy. I'll just do this really quick. Oh, beautiful. Never mind. Someone else did it. Someone else did it. Hi, buddy. Hello. I see you. Oh. After we are having to schedule, they started kind of like a one-shot campaign. They had a form to get on. They had multiple characters. I would say the next session will be tier X level players. Tier 1 is level 1 through 5. And you got a low. In the background, it leads to the world event, so there's a lot of flexibility for the players. But ooh, I like that. Actually, that's a very, very smart workaround for conflicting schedules all the time. I really like that. I that's a really, really good system. Oh my god, people are already fucking dead, dude. Sorry, I now can feel I have a eyelash in my fucking eye. Oh. But yeah, so far, so like from my perspective, for a lot of a good amount of some of this stuff is I just need to do it 10 at a time. That's not a good system. Not a good system to have to leave and keep pulling people 10 at a time. Not a great system. I've been my campaign that I'm running has been kind of a pseudo following of Tyranny of Dragons, kind of. Well, I guess it used to be like Into the Dragon Horde, and it was the Rise of Tiamat, but I think now it's just Tyranny of Dragons, if I'm not mistaken, for 2024. And so we've been kind of doing that. It is very homebrewed. I definitely stepped away from doing just the book, because I knew I didn't directly just want to do like out of a module. I wanted to do something different. I spent probably a good to be honestly like kind of fair about it, I think I probably had been thinking and cooking up how the world was going to work for probably like 3 or 4 months, if I'm being honest. I was really thinking and trying to plan out and write out a lot of how does this world work. Okay, yeah, yep, heal Zoja, heal the rat. And then what I wanted to do was mainly just utilize the Tyranny of Dragons, aka, Rise of Tiamat, Horde, Dragon Horde book as kind of a general like reference guide. So, oh Jesus Christ! Please go away. I just want to heal people. God, this is so messy. Oh, dude, we're gonna fucking fail this. Oh my god. Millie Kamagoba on Kick. Thank you for the follow. Please. Doja. Kill the rat. Nah, she's dead. There's no shot. You said it had multiple endings. Some ended up having little to no impact, but as a DM, I had the freedom to go back and build off that. So, yeah, I definitely have. I think at least currently, the only like I'm trying to think of like how to word this correctly. Hooray. Okay. Is the derailing the majority of my players at current do are it's just like, hey, you know, like the current, like I think like I'm thinking back to like a few sessions back, the idea was, hey, you know, they helped with the town or something, and so the mayor gave them a letter like, oh, this will get you into the one kingdom I had, which is, it's called like Emimati. It's like, oh, this will get you into Emimati, like it should give you kind of like a full-fledged access to get in there. And so it's like, obviously it's, hey, you guys should probably just go there. Well, rather than do that, they went up into this mountainous region, and I told them numerous times, like, yep, you've heard tell that it is actually a very dangerous region. Like, people are known for trying to go there and go missing. And just like stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, no, but we want to go there. I'm like, okay. I think they nearly died 3 different times. So, but you know, they got through it. They got through it. Yeah, basically. I'm literally like trying to tell them, hey, you see this? Don't go there. Don't go there. No, we gotta go there. Fuck. All right. So, and then even that might kill me. No, it didn't. All right, cool, nice. So, you know, that's been a fun journey, and really that's like the big thing. And I mean, ultimately, you know, they ended up making their choice, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, and then I was able to kind of sit down, and we were able to prep out some stuff. And honestly, they had a really good story up there. I think it was actually really good. I now look back and I am like, dude, honestly, I'm glad you guys went up that way, because I don't think what I had originally kind of planned for you guys was gonna meet what you guys accomplished. I think they did a better job. Where are we going? Are we just taking on the fucking siege items right now? Duh, fuck. People know we also have to... Oh, okay, I hit the mushroom. Whee! There we go. There we go. This is going to be rough, I feel. I don't think we have anybody working on the Cryptus right now. I'm gonna try to just help with the... Okay, I think they just destroyed the sieges. Alright, I'm gonna turn and we're gonna go fight the... Let's go fight the lieutenants, because we have to try to get some of these guys done. Oh, fuck, I went to the wrong one. I think. They're over here. They're over here. They're over here. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Wrong one. Maybe. Alright, someone has to be going through and killing them. Hopefully, fucking hopefully. I don't even know anymore. The fact that we can't just do a 50-man group and then just rock and roll with this shit is, like, actively very frustrating. Do a little of that, do a little of this. Sorry, I'm like, I'm starting to try to like focus just a little bit because I really want to get this for the essence, and with the raid system they've got going, it is not doing well. All right, nice. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. All right, we'll take on this one now. Give me one second. Because I hate default magic items in D&D. Personally, I try to save sessions that usually have some connection to the player's character in some way, and they end up getting a magic item that progresses with the character's mind. I agree. Just reading that. Usually having unknown achievements, link cast plus heals, things that they'll eventually do, and then most other magic items I have uses limit or break rolls. Chance to have magic items break allowed me to make plays. I actually really like that idea of having them kind of break items. I don't think currently they do, but honestly, I've been, and granted, this is probably a means of like, new DM doesn't exactly, know what I'm doing, which I feel is fine. But I've definitely given them a lot of magical items. Now granted, some of them are like similar to what you're saying. Really think about using them. If they did break, allowed me to reward new magic items without being going. Yeah, and that's the issue. Is like now I'm starting to notice that it's like, oh, I'm in a point where like like they have just so many items that they can utilize just kind of like at will and everything, and they like, they stack on top of each other and this and that it's like, oh shit, like, this might end up causing it causes them to be able to take on fights that are like way harder than probably what they really should be able to, simply because they just have these items that are just so powerful, or they have so many items that can be stacked onto for some idea. I wanted to reward them, and I made them, yeah. And really, don't get me wrong, I also enjoy making them overpowered, because then from my side it goes, cool, well, you're OP, guess what, so is the fucking boss now. So it's like, it's just stuff like that for me is like relatively fun. Now granted, like there's definitely some things that are like overtuned and stuff like that, and really we just have fun with it. But what I want to, I think, implement as a means of, I don't know if maybe like breaking things will be the direct means for me, but I think a way of dealing with the magic items situation for myself is going to actually end up being a lot of my party members seem to really want to go into, like the crafting route, which I love. I really like, crafting systems and stuff like that, and I think a lot of people do, and so I think, especially because like my one player is really kind of like into the idea of like, he I gave everybody, because we're kind of utilizing some of like 2024 items, and in 2024 rule books, everyone at level 5 is supposed to get their own bastion, and I was like, oh, that's like really cool. And it's like, oh no, it's like one per character. I'm like, oh, one per character bastion, that sounds really fucking broken. So I was like, hey, you guys get a group bastion. And so I kind of wrote it in as like, because they made themselves like this group. They actually started like, they're telling people, hey, like, we're this group, like this is our name. And so I told them like, well, that's cool that you're telling people this name and you're trying to make yourself known. And so I had like an NPC be like, "Oh, are you a part of the Adventurers Guild?" And they're like, no. And like, "Oh yeah, no, like if you're gonna go around and tell people like, you know, you're this group, like you should get registered as an adventurers group so that way, like if they actually have jobs, or you know, if you do or save or like do something like very good for the townsfolk, like they can send you gifts or rewards, or if there's like some means of like monetary value that's involved for doing your deeds, you know, they'll just send it to your bastion rather than just, you know, directly handing it to you. Maybe like you die or you lose it or whatever. So I had them do that. It ended up being like a big cost thing because they were like fucking rich at that point. So I had them like, they burned out a lot of their money doing that because they had to not only they had to pay to become a part of the guild because, you know, there's an intro fee to get into the guild and everything. They also then had to, well, you have to have a bastion for them to send the mail to. So it ended up being, I gave them a huge choice, like a bunch of just like areas they could go. It was all just across the whole map and everything. That were supposed to be like their vacant homes that the guild is like taking up as their own. So they make it into, you know, hero stations or whatever the fuck. So they got to kind of look through and choose which one they wanted, and then it kind of had some innate features, each of them, but then that would kind of like determine how expensive the cost was going to be for the bastion itself. And so they ended up dumping a lot of their money into doing that. And so after that, I gave each of my player characters, I told them, hey, make another character that'll be level 3 that is going to be your bastion character. Your bastion character will be the one that whenever you're on a bastion, like you get your bastion turn every like 7 sessions or some shit like that. Like that'll be something that they're working on. So if you want them to be doing something specific, like they should be proficient in those items and such and everything like that. So something for you, I made the system for my players as they started their own guild. They may have stolen and sold a castle and benefits that. As I started, I mean, it sounds dope. Oh shit! It's an entire Google sheet. All right, hang on. Here, if you want, I know there's hang on, I gotta whip out the other. I gotta whip out the second keyboard. Here, I gotcha. Rather, if you'd like. Oh man, I chatted for the first time. That should be a link to into the Discord. I actually have a whole. If you choose to take up the Dungeons and Dragons one, there's actually a bunch of channels lined up for actually inputting resources and stuff. Just the main reason I bring that up is at the same time I don't have my like Gmails and stuff. So if I try to open it, I'm gonna have to like stop for a moment to like try to log into all my shit on my other computer. But also, if my other friend who's getting one of my players who's also getting into D&D as a DM as well, she might also appreciate some of that, because her and I, now that like she's in my campaign and now I'm going to be in hers, she and I like ping pong ideas just back and forth off of one another consistently. She's doing a lot more in like Foundry and stuff like that, like visual items and stuff like that. So there might be a minor issue, I think. We were having issues last night with the Discord stuff, mainly just between Twitch with the links, so I don't know if it will work. We had somebody else join into the Discord yesterday, and I had sent them the link, and they were they had it for someone. They had to like copy it and then paste. They had to copy the link and then paste it into their web browser for it to actually work. So I don't know if that'll actually be the case again, but we'll have to kind of like I'll be curious and kind of wait and see here. Oh god. Oh god, we got both of them. What was I talking about? So what I think I want to do is further magical items, because especially with my one character, I've kind of been lining him up as like he's gonna have to craft some stuff. Is that they'll have to like use up and kind of destroy or like break down the magical items to kind of learn and get kind of like get stuff from it to do these crafts and everything that they're specifically going to try to accomplish, just so that way it can kind of break their items down. At the same time, my one character that's doing a lot of this crafting stuff, he is also a warlock, and he keeps having times where he wants to be able to change and like adjust some of his spells. So I told him, I'm like I never mind him like having to change spells or like wanting to on a more like quicker basis other than in between levels, because I don't level them up very quickly like at all. And especially because we play like every other Sunday, it does feel like a very slow burn progress for them. So I told him, like, hey, look, if you want to swap your spells out, hell yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Like, if you want to swap off your skills, I'm definitely down for it. But your genie, I had it like lined up earlier on that his genie like has to kind of like consume magical items. I was like, but I kind of like failed to kind of continue the practice a little bit. I was like, here, if you want to change your spells, you have to give up a magical item that your genie consumes to get a burst of power, and then allows you to change your spells. Because then I figure it's like, all right, it's kind of like a working system, It's like, hey, we kind of like push the idea of like, oh, he has to keep like eating things on a certain time frame and blah blah blah, to stay in power. To allow you to adjust your spells and everything, like to break the natural order for you, you have to feed him items, and that will allow you to like change out your spells a little bit and everything. And he seems to go for it, and he's been utilizing it relatively frequently. Like anytime they can kind of get a rest, he reviews over the spells he is available, and he starts thinking about like, what area we're going to go into and everything, and like then is looking at his own items like, well, fuck, like, do I give up this? Do I give up this? Like, what's a better item? Maybe I can like convince one of the other players to like give me one of their magical items that like I can, he's definitely not afraid as a player to just lie in character to the other characters to get what he wants. Which like, the other players kind of play along. They just kind of roll for it rather than like having the intuitive understanding of, oh, he's fucking lying to me right now. Oh baby, oh fucking yawning, dude. It is getting relatively late for me. It is already past 3 a.m. My bedtime is usually 2. But that seems to have been that seems to be a good working system so far for him with doing that. But yeah, I do want them to have that. I did like mention to them. I was like, hey, just so you know, because I think at one point they commented like, yeah, we have all these magical items. It just feels so good. Like there's just always so much that like we just have so much power that we can utilize. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a bitch when you get taxed though, isn't it? And they're like, what? And I'm like, what? Oh, you think like magical items are just free willy? No, they have to have, it's regulated. It has to be regulated. So like the moment you go into a really large city, because most of the towns they've gone in are like relatively not that huge. Like, oh yeah, the moment you go into a really big town, like there's gonna be taxes for everything you have. And they're like, oh no. And I fully intend to try to wipe them dry of like just a lot of the gold that they have, to be like, oh yeah, all this gold you guys have been building up, you keep flaunting about the fact that like money is not a problem. Hey, guess what? Your taxes, yeah, good couple 50, 60,000. So like, let's see if we can figure that out. Oh, oops, I gotta fight this guy instead. So, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I want to grab those essences as much as I can. I think I whiffed on the timing for it. It is baffling to me that we are still at 27 people. It is also crazy to me that we haven't even gotten to fighting the boss yet. Oh my gosh. Oh. There we go. Want to make sure we have that done. Don't need Zoja to take any extra damage than she already is. Such synergy. Synchronize. Brr, 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 brr. Oh my god. Okay. I think we finally got it to being able to fight the big boss now. Oh my god, it's unreal. Oh, the first comments come flooding in. Oh fuck. All right, let's fucking let's give it a go. So dude, so much like, yeah, the system I made, it was more of a guild management system with merchants and facilities. Ooh, okay. I like that. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I love D&D systems, dude. Oh my god, I fucking love this shit. How many heals do we have? I feel like we're getting like a decent amount of heals. I'm curious if it's just gonna be like we're gonna have to just honestly just try to out heal his ass most of the time. Ow, no, please no, please no. It's ironic because I was doing CM convergences on Monday with a different content creator, and I ended up having to step away at one point, and the final thing that we actually fought was Umbriel and CM, who honestly wasn't too bad. He was actually relatively we had, I think, a really stacked group of people that we were playing with as well. They were just cooking. Like, they were dumping DPS better than I think I've ever seen. It was crazy how much DPS they were fucking pushing out. So, and yep, there it is. We will see if I can get up. Alright, nice. We're able to get up. Nice, huge. This is the only one that is, like, the more terrifying for me, is whenever he breaks himself into a bajillion pieces, then you have to, like, fight all of them all at the same time. Can kind of be a little bit ass, but I get the rat. I think we'll be okay. Yep. Grab all the essence. We are definitely gonna need as much essence as humanly possible for this one. It's just going to be heal Zoja as much as we can. I don't even know how many people we honestly have. Rat take damage when you take damage. There's something that's not true. We most definitely will have to be like on our game for this shit. I was curious because of the fact that we only have like 30 people, if it would actually scale it down, but I really don't think it has. I'm pretty sure it is just a fuck you game. Like the game is actively just being like, yeah, take the piss, you know. Oh, I see their point. I see their point. I see their point. I didn't even know it was a raid. If it isn't, it's a convergence, which is basically, in essence, it is a raid. It is a 50-man raid, which is really, really cool. The only issue that they now have is that because ANET did the change to the raid systems, it has now become it's now been like implemented in that, and because they have this like matchmaking system that they're doing, convergences fall into that scope, but they have it lined up to be doing, oh fuck, I went into the axis, oh get me out of it. They have it lined up to be doing, the matchmaking is designed to be for 10-man groups. A convergence is for 50 people. But they left it in the coding that, nope, it'll only match you with 10-man groups. So it's like, all right, well, it's literally by design supposed to be that we're doing this with 50. So that's why they were like, people were coming in, bringing a group of people, having them all leave, remaking a group, leaving, and then trying to get back to that group again to basically like fill the lobby with people. So I think ANET's going to have to work really fast about this, because honestly, if not, they're very quickly going to see a lot of people complaining and moving away from doing convergences, which is a huge amount of content. It was massive oversight, Dark, massive oversight. And honestly, what a lot of people, at least, and this is where it's like, it's on, a lot of it is on the Reddit, of course, which, you know, you take Reddit with a grain of salt. But when you've got like 10 posts back to back to back on this raid system doesn't feel, or this raid matchmaking doesn't feel correct, you know, there seems to be a lot of bugs with this, and I'm sure people are going to be posting about, are going to end up posting about the convergence systems now that we've had more of a full day and more people are going to be getting to those. I think a lot of people are first right now only really jumping into the actual, like, I click button for matchmaking, and I see what happens. I think as people are like, oh man, this system wasn't really working super well. Oh well, convergence is coming up. I'll go do a convergence, and then all the people are going to realize, oh wait, it keeps trying to put me with only 10-man groups to do a convergence. Not cool. Then I think those posts are going to start kind of like flooding through into their systems and everything like that, which they've already talked about. Oh, sorry again. They already put out a message about how the fashion tab system that they also added with this update, that they're like, hey, like we're hearing a lot of your issues with it. We're gonna try to sit down and work on it. We have like X, Y, and Z already prepared that we're gonna be patching ASAP. So as long as the rest of the the maintenance team and the people that are like kind of behind trying to get these patches up and rolling, she dies, we all fail. Yep. If they're actually able to turn around and kind of get that shit rocking and rolling, I think we'll be in a better spot. I don't know if it'll be a means of they're literally just going to say, cool, we're just going to turn this off for a while. Like, obviously, we missed the mark, and we don't want you guys to have to keep dealing with it. I don't know if it's going to be that easy of a plug to just pull, though. I don't see it being that easy of a plug for them to just pull. I feel like it's going to be a means of they're going to be like, oh, you know what? Like, they're just going to lessen the items or the ones that get pulled into... that get directly pulled into the instances or into the matchmaking system, but we'll just have to see. You get fashion tab already. I did, yeah, I did see and kind of hear about some of those items there, which I can kind of agree that they really should have just tied it with the equipment tabs. I think they're excuse me. Oh dear God, he's right on top of her. I think a part of maybe some of their oversight when it came to that was potentially because they want to be able to sell the fashion slot expansions, because it's obviously just more revenue. You know, they're trying to turn to the people that really like RPing, and they're trying to, because I think a lot of people can recognize that there is and can always be a very big roleplay community, and I think what I think a lot of communities. Oh fuck, I am in there like swimwear. So I definitely think they need to really like I think that's why they pushed for that originally, was like, oh, we're gonna make these fashion tabs, we'll be able to kind of pull on that idea and be able to go from there. And then he's gonna go over there, and then ba 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 ba, and then we're rocking and rolling. All right, cool. Ow. Let's fly over here really quick. Yeah, it's how the equipment tabs, it may cause people to want to buy more equipment tabs. True. And I agree that the equipment tabs definitely needs to be something that they re-look over, I want to say. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't think a single person really does want to buy them, but I think the big kind of idea there on why they didn't directly do it is if you have people that maybe like their main characters, like their go-to, they have a bunch of different builds, a bunch of different ways that they're playing, that they might want every single one of them to have different fashions that they can cycle through, like even like all the different seasons or something like that. And then that's their kind of like go-to draw, is trying to do stuff like that. That was, I can't believe we did that with like 33 people. I got another one. Yay. That is my, yeah, that'll be my 5th one now. Let's go. I think it's like a free 15 gold. So it has on my Mesmer, and I have them all look different, so I know I'm using. Hey, there it is. There it is. I see your Mr. Darkwind. I see you're a Mesmer main. You know, it's funny, is if you were here yesterday, you know what we were talking trash on? Mesmers. What about equipment tabs? And it comes with a fashion that yeah, true. They're definitely gonna have to review, I think, their system on this one a good bit. But the next time you need a portal, hey, that's fine, because you know what? Guess what? Position rewinder. Get shit on. But no, we were trashing on I was trying to trash on Mesmers. It is 100%. It is not a jab at you. It is 100% more a jab at my friend. He's at work right now. But he he made his main is a Mesmer. And what the fuck is that audio? He specifically he only plays that, and then there's me with I have like a bajillion other players, and yeah, it doesn't help me skip the puzzle, I know. I have a bajillion other players, and then there's him with just like his Mesmer, and that's always been playing. Like I have all, and don't get me wrong, I have my own Mesmer. Don't get me wrong, I have my own Mesmer. I know I've played it. He's already set up with Ascended gear. He can go in and go do fractals at level 100 and 100 fractals if you wanted to. But I just don't play his ass. But my buddy's a huge a huge Mesmer main, and so I just like fucking jabbing at his ass about the hatred for it. And really the only place that my hatred comes from for the Mesmer class is entirely just because Chronomancer can choose at will if they want to give alacrity or if they want to give quickness in both their healing and both their DPS. And then there's my dumbass sitting here having to cycle between totally different fucking characters to do the same thing. And that's where, like, on TikTok, I posted today because it was just a funny clip, and so I highlighted it, did some minor editing, and I was like, the only reason or the only hatred I have for it is because you need alacrity, they can be alacrity. You need quickness, they quickly cycle and they suddenly have quickness. And then I just zoomed in my face and I was like, pick a fucking lane on what you want to do. So it's just fun jabs and everything. I've only played 4,589 days. Oh damn. Is it age? I'm at 1,163 hours on this character. I'm nearing 2,000 hours for across all my characters. Yeah, I know. Y'all can do basically everything, and it's so fucking it's so annoying that you can. Oh, I gotta make my next yeah, I'll have to do my next thing of lucent crystals. Hooray. Dude, the fact that they have the pile of lucent things in here in the Wizard's Vault. Also, did I do my dailies? Of course the dailies do a fucking fractal. God damn it. I bought this hoping it would be like a huge amount. It's like, it's not even a full, it's like 250. That's it. They might be a jack of all trades, master of none, but like they kind of bring a lot to the table. Like you have to be realistic on that. Like they bring a lot to the fucking table when it comes to they're gonna go do anything. Amalgamated. Yes. We're making 9 more. Oh my god, we're at 65. Oh. Slowly but surely, baby. Slowly but surely. Well, what do I need more of? Damn, really? It's the fine ones. Man, I just have to do. I have to do the rift farms. I also just ripped through like a shit ton of my ectos, by the way. Can we just like take a moment to realize that? Yeah, I just completely fucked my ecto economy. What is the recipe? I always forget this damn recipe. Lucent motes. Oh, I just need a relic. Okay. And then it's 250, 250, 250. Okay, hang on. Oh, no, well, I mean, yeah, but like, you need so many. Hang on. Lucent. Lucent. There we go. Just pull out as many as I can here. And then I need a relic. Do I have a spare relic? I think I do. I'll give up that one. Dude, oh my god, same. Oh my god. I'm just like, dude, that is like, it's just annoying on how like annoyingly expensive it can be, but like I just cannot wait to get 2, 3, and then I wanted this one. Forge. Aww. I have one. Dude, I know. There's even more of them coming, and I'm sitting here like, I don't have bank space, guys. Like, can we just like chill for a moment? Like, I don't have the bank space. I've got one. I've got two now. I don't even know. How many do you need? Legendary relic. Oh my god, you need 25. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. It's also annoying because like you need 6,250 of these Pyrolucent crystals. ANET, you can't fucking get that many in the goddamn crafting storage material space. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Oh, you know, I saw. I already picked it up actually. I gave it to my engineer, I think. I think I'm at the point I don't need any more of this luck. I have like stacks of it. I have a lot of stacks. I have a lot of shit. Unfortunately, I don't want that kind of shit, but I have a lot of shit. That's done. Oh my god, guys, the ley line's going off right now. Holy shit. I should also do bring you up. Can I sell any junk? Make some more space.
I want that.
Nice. my like I said, my buddy that's a mesmer main. Same boat. Same boat. I'd look at his inventory, it's just like he's got a bajillion bags, they're all like 32 slots. And I'm sitting here like nice. Break all that down, put all that away. We'll break all that. Fuck it, whatever. I'll just break all that down now. Did not mean to do that. I forgot I had that open.
Until next time.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Can I sell that? No, I can't. All right, never mind.
Target destroyed.
Look at this.
Open all that really quick. Destroy all that. 3 is me able to identify all your items without needing to manage it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I really need that per se. Can I sell that? Not really for a lot, honestly. Where's my do I have sigil of Earth? I feel like I have a few of them. I do. I'll steal them again. Where is it? Oh shit, do I not have one? Fuck, I may not have any of the black line salvaging kits to pull those out. That's a similar boat that I'm usually in. If it's like not really I'm also gonna break that. I don't need that guy.
Threshold achieved.
If the sell price I mean honestly I'm kind of at a point I don't really even care that much. Like most of the time I'm just kind of like grinding out for like the actual salvageable materials because I just kind of rip through them so much with getting the provisioner tokens that I've just been like I'm just constantly just breaking all these down just to be able to go buy those. Yeah, I saw. Well, I know my other characters have them. I just think I accidentally used it. So if anything, what I should do is I'll probably end up removing the birthday boosters and put them back in my bank, and I'll just put one in there that I can just utilize whenever I like directly need. That'll likely be what I want to do. Oh my God, it's Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Power
Thanks,
level
Kevin.
30%.
I haven't seen Kevin in a hot minute. We love Kevin. Hi, ay, 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 ay. Break all these down, break all these down. There we go. All right, nice. All right, that is better. I think I'm honestly just gonna consume a lot of this too. I'm so over trying to store this stuff. Boom, 185. Boop. It's like, oh, but Steve, you need all the luck. You need all the exotic essences of luck. I know. I have many. I have many of them. Shipwreck. Add that one. Wheeled. Medallion. There we go. I'm gonna add these guys in here now. Look at all this room for activities, guys. Oh my God. God damn. Oops. There we go. So you can get them more often. Yeah, plus once you get like 300%, you won't have anything else to do with them but craft them. Yeah, no, I mean, I've heard about the problem with it, but I'm also just like, nah, nah, meh. Okay, that was a lot of the stuff I wanted to directly do. We also got a huge amount of progress made with the amalgamate. I think we're at 65. So let's see where this is at now. I got 130 Mystic Clovers. I don't have to worry about that. I'll apparently need a fuck ton of clubs effect though. I'm not worried about all of these items. Balls of Dark Energy, I'll have to get still. These guys is just map comp. I still need 50 Provisioner tokens. This is honestly going to be the fucking bane of my existence. This Calcified Grasp. That's going to be the bane of my existence. Essence of Luck in the Vault. I'm going to start spiking in magic. Find fast. Wait, is it infinite? Like, is that infinite purchase? Oh my god, you're right. Oh, I didn't even realize that's infinite. Holy fuck. I don't even know. Legendary Essence of Luck. I don't even understand what the actual point is for this thing. Oh, the lunar events. Have you gotten your provisioners from the Black Citadel? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, isn't it like one of the cheapest ones? Uh Oh, my fingers. Yeah, I think I saw someone's video about them being like super cheap. Oh, where's this bitch hiding? I think it's him over here. Away we ride. Get over here. Hello, sir. Large skulls. Can you do that a bunch of times? Oh no, it was one. Interesting. Oh, you can do 7 per week. Oh. That's already a big bump for me. I think, oh yeah, because I need to get to 300, right? I think that's what I'm like trying to get to. Is like 300. Yeah, 256. I need to get to 300 for all the obsidian armor. There's one in Lion's Arch for Ectos also. I ain't gonna do that just because I'm already hurting for Ectos for the amalgamated because it's like 50 per amalgamated and I still need, what is it, 20 more? Does it say? Still need 17 more. Just 850 ectos. It's gonna be awful. Here, I'll see. Let's. Actually, I won't. Because I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Want to get your time gated out of the way. Ectos are cheap compared to most of the. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. 100%. But yeah, it. I mean, really, the big grind for me is the essence, honestly. And I've got. I mean, like I'm sitting on a decent pile of gold. That's not even including the fact that I'm not trying to even do. I haven't even been touching doing fractals. I haven't been touching doing. Well, I guess it's now rating counters, but we're gonna see how that kind of goes. But I haven't been touching any of my fractal CMs or anything like that at all to keep the money flowing. Most of the last bit, I've been like slowing down on my money grind just because I just haven't cared to try to go press those at all. But then once it's like, oh cool, we're gonna like push and go for it, I'll probably start the moment we're done with that, I'll start doing that on a consistent basis. Oh yeah, there it is, the wardrobe fashion. So, but we shall see. So, but I need to call it there. It is almost 4 in the fucking morning. I definitely need to go bed. So thank you very much for being here. I will finish the rest of my water, Mr. Darkwind. Thank you. So I'm going to, per usual, I like to always raid somebody. Oh, you know what? I raided this guy earlier. I think I'll raid him again. Yeah, why not? Now, in terms of, oh my god, my fucking ass hurts. When are we streaming again? Lion's Arch does Mystic Forge Stones, which I don't think have great use. True. I'll have to look at that. What am I thinking? Oh, so our schedule, which is also posted in the Discord. You'll also note that tomorrow's Wednesday, which means morning stream. So guess what that means? I'm gonna go sleep for like 4 hours and then get back on. So yeah, I will be live in a couple more hours again. I just gotta get some sleep in, and then we'll be live for our morning stuff, and then we'll still have our night stream later on, my friends. But I still like to raid, and then I gotta. Yeah, my cat is sitting on some clothes and while he's licking his toes. I have work in 4 hours. just put me on the background, man. Have me in the computer in the back. Or put me on the big screen for everybody to watch. Should go to sleep, but you can't be what can I say? I try my best to be entertaining. It is the least I can do for you. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna go raid Fluffy Jesus because I had rated him. They're actually doing a bunch. I think it's they have a new player, Nove the Oracle, and him and a couple of his buddies. They've been trying to like guide him through it. They're relatively they seem to have their stuff together. But I figure we rated them the other day. They're very very kind to us coming over. Oh, I will definitely be checking out. I will likely be able to check it out when I'm at work. After the morning stream, I'll be able to probably check it out then a little bit more. But I'll definitely take a peek at it. So, and I really do appreciate that. That was very very nice of you. I love with D&D, just like everybody's just like, yeah, let's just share everything. Like, oh my god, it's so good. So, but let's jump over here. Give everybody some love. You actually have some emotes now, so by all means, spam the hell out of those fucking emotes, man. I do have to technically try to rework those this weekend. We might try to do some art stuff and try to clean this up a little bit, get some new style going or something. But let's jump over, give them some love. They're new to Guild Wars as well, or at least Nove is. Some of those other guys seem to know their stuff, but hey, Guild Wars is Guild Wars. We love seeing it. So get over there. Let's give him some love. So I will see you guys in a couple hours in the morning. All right, with breakfast. All right, love you guys. Bye.